Good Monday morning, my dear YouTube friends. Just arrived at the house and I can't wait to check on the floor. The egalization layer or smoothing layer of concrete has been sitting there now since Friday, late afternoon. So Friday, it's Monday morning, it should have been cured. We should be able to walk on it. Ooh, look at that! Oh wow! Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, there's a difference between drying and curing. It's definitely dry. It's definitely not cured. I think the curing process that may take up to a week or so, probably even longer, but that doesn't matter. It's dry and I can walk on it and we can work on it, and that's most important for now. Nice. So that means that we're gonna change this back into a carpentry workshop because we got a lot to do today. Got a lot to do this week. Things are coming together now a little bit. First of all, I gotta make the threshold, reinforce the threshold. That's been sitting there now. So I've positioned the threshold on the wall, basically, and I've sealed it off on the inside with cement. I have stabilized the threshold with some bricks just put on top of each other, wedged it sort of tight, but it is not strong enough to walk on. I have to backfill the outside, the exterior. So as you can see, I'm going to pour a concrete base underneath the, what is it called, threshold, stepping stone, not sure. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and the reason being that one of these days I might accidentally step on the stone and dislodge everything, and that would be a shame. So yeah, I'm gonna pour concrete, fill all those nooks and crannies in there, and tie the whole lot together, probably stick in some rebar. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that today. Build a nice box, line it with plastic so that the moisture from the concrete doesn't sink into the soil below, and pour concrete. And I need to do another bit of masonry today as well. That's gonna be here on the inside, because in that corner, we're gonna install the poêle, the stove, the fireplace, whatever you call it, and I want to have that sort of raised a little bit from the main floor. That will do today. And then there's this back wall. I need to add some more of these, what do you call them, studs, really. These studs where the tongue and groove planking is going to sit on. I think there will be at one point a TV installed here, so I want to have some more studs there to provide extra support. And then we're going to finish the old door frame. There's still some parts that need to be put on, and then it needs to be painted with this preservative before I do anything else, really. There's plenty to do, but things are going to to come together. Well, not everything, but things are starting to come together this week. This Wednesday they will deliver the tomat, the tiles that we use in the house. I'll show you what kind of tile that is. It's a traditional clay tile. You see it? It's yeah, it's porous on the top, well, on all sides really, which gives you a matte look of it. Not a glossy tile, because you know it's an old barn. We don't try to convert it into a ballroom. It's gotta be a cottage feel. So we ordered these tomat, and we also got a product that sort of seals the surface and makes it a little bit more dirt resistant. And that is the first thing I'm going to do. When they arrive here, I will treat them. I'm not going to install them first and then treat the whole. I'm going to treat them one by one first, because I really don't want to have any cement stains or grouting stains on them. That is also the reason why I really would like to do all the work that's going to create dust before I'm going to install the floor. And sawdust is not that bad, but lime dust is just not good. It's hard to wash off. That means that I gotta finish sanding and painting these walls before I can install the floor. Now you can see I hope you can see it, there's a transition here in colors. You got the real white, which is 2 cones of paint. Then you got the light gray, which is dried and cured lime. And then you got the dark gray, and that is still humid. That's still got to dry before I can properly sand it. And I don't know how long that is going to take. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll catch up with you later. I'm just gonna drag all my stuff back from the living room and what's gonna be the kitchen one day, and turn this into another workshop. The essence of life is just moving stuff around. It really is. It definitely the essence of doing a house up like this, moving stuff around. Okay, catch you later. So I've completely covered that stepping stone with plastic and tape, because I don't want to have any concrete stains on them. Bonjour. Ouais, come, viens. Ici c'est fragile.
Oui. Ah, bien. Oula, ça a changé, hein. Ah oui. Ah, c'est bien. C'est bien.
Ouais.
Ah oui.
Le sol,
Ah,
le
oui.
ciment, et la porte, petite cuisinière, là.
Ah oui. Oui.
Sorry guys, sorry for the interruption, but I have something to say. You're watching now a re-edited, reconditioned episode of This Old French House. The episode that you're watching right now happened in the past. In fact, the house that we are rebuilding is basically finished right now, and it is up for sale. Yeah, unfortunately we have to sell it. Nadia and I have other plans. We are going to move to Nadia's mother country on the other side of the world. We can't have 2 houses at this moment. So yeah, the house is up for sale, and you know what? I really want you to buy it. The viewers of this channel should buy it. Not somebody who's never seen this channel before. So please see my email address below if you want to have more information. write me a short email and I'll send you all the information you need to make an informed decision. Or an appointment to come by and have a look at the house. Thank you guys. Back to the video.
Ah bah
Hein?
ça fait une jolie petite pièce là.
Ouais.
Ah oui. Ah oui.
So as you can see, I have covered the stone and bits of the door frame with black plastic because I'm gonna pour concrete under here to provide support for this stepping stone or threshold or whatever you want to call it. Now, I hope you have seen that under the stepping stone you've got a lot of crevices between the wall and the brick that I've placed between the wall and the stepping stone to get it at the right height. I want this concrete to fully penetrate those crevices. Therefore, I have yesterday spent the whole day making really complicated mathematical calculations and trigonometry and algebra, and I worked throughout the night on my CAD program doing some 3D modeling, and this morning I finally fabricated a spectacular device that's going to help me aid the concrete to penetrate those crevices, because I can't tap here or vibrate to get the concrete to move. So yeah, I've come with this, and well, I know it doesn't look like much, and it isn't much, but it's a bit of string and a bit of wood, and what I'm gonna do is run the string underneath the stone, and then I can move the bit of wood up and down or sideways, and by that make the concrete sort of move around instead of sitting stagnant in one place, and it's all piling up on the edges. So hopefully this will work, and I think it will work, to aid the concrete to move underneath the stone and slowly fill all those holes and crevices. Gonna see. Yeah, that will work. That will work. Do you remember when we, I think it was in one of the first episodes, when we broke out that wall to create a door opening? I recovered all those natural stones, they call them pierres. I've selected a few flat ones with a flat side, and I washed them, rinsed them off, and I'm going to start building something up. So I've made this raised bed purely and alone from stuff that I didn't throw away. Those pierres, those natural stones, came out of the door opening. This styrofoam that I've used to fill up, to bulk, were just offcuts from the insulation of the roof. So that shows that you should never throw anything away. Tell your wife that you shouldn't throw anything away, and tell her that I've said it, and she'll understand. Now I'm gonna let this cure. It looks like a mess, but it will clean up pretty tightly. I'm gonna wire brush all the excess cement off, and then I'm gonna fill with lime mortar, and all those crooks, and they will be filled with lime mortar, and then I'm gonna brush off the excess lime mortar, so it will look like a nice little I don't know what it will look like. It will look cool, yeah. But I shouldn't touch it until tomorrow. I've used a lot of styrofoam instead of pouring concrete, because I don't want this to be such a mass that requires heating up or stores cold air and releases it when I want to have the house warm. I just want it to be light and not too heavy. So I've just arrived at the house. Good morning. It's Tuesday today. Yeah, Tuesday. Just come back from Toute Fair Baudard in Saint-Poussin, where I've ordered the tiles for the floor, and the isolation plates that are going to be directly on this poured concrete floor. But it's a bit of a setback, because the isolation plates are not available until next week Thursday, and I had hoped to have the tiles in this weekend. Yeah, it's a bit of a setback, but it's actually better, because this will give me now the opportunity to finish everything properly before the tiles go in, and yeah, that's just better. It's not good to touch up on paint up on the ceiling while you have new tiles on the floor. Yeah, it's better to do the tiles at the very last moment, really, and but that's okay. That's okay. It's actually better. It's actually better. So yeah, the threshold's been sitting there now for, you know, almost 24 hours. I'm gonna leave that wood on. Give it another 24 hours before I start taking them off. And the little stone plateau has been curing for almost 24 hours. We're gonna brush, steel brush, wire brush it a little bit to get the cement as much as I can out of the grooves and from the stones, because later when it's cured I will backfill it with a lime mortar. It just looks better. So I'll do that, and then I really have to make the window for upstairs in the loft. That is a priority. And then continue on with this back wall, and then yeah, eventually I'll have a big painting day, or a couple of big painting days, when I have to do the frame and of the window, the back wall, the door frame, etc, etc. I finished the door frame. I've put in these last what do you call them? I don't know. Wooden beams. I don't know. But and I've tried the door with a little bit of this draft strip installed, and it works fine. Yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm actually really happy about the door frame. You know, Scott Brown, he says, but can you might be a carpenter, but can you hang a door? Well, I did not only hang a door, I just built the whole door frame myself. So there you go, Scott Brown. I wonder what he would say. It probably something, he'd say something like sweet ass, because that's how they talk in New Zealand. Yeah. You can see the walls. I don't know whether you can see it, but actually the drying process is continuing, and I can see that the moisture really migrates downwards, slowly evaporates.